Priorities matter, values matter, and they matter most especially in a time of crisis. Almost everything we're doing here today, we could put off to a later date. There's a lot of great things in this budget bill and in other budget bills, but they are not germane to the crisis that we face with COVID-19. They are not germane to helping those who are sick or will become sick. They are not germane to those folks who will lose their jobs, their business, their housing. And that's only the least of it. The worst parts about this budget are truly repugnant pieces of legislation that would not be good on a normal day, but are truly terrible on a day like today. Last year, the worst thing that this legislature did was to enact a commission to rewrite our election laws. And it's déjà vu. I spoke out on the floor a year ago saying that they would do anti-democratic things, that they would subvert the will of the people of the state of New York, that they would squash political dissent and diversity, and they did just that. A court, in its great thoughtfulness, struck down that commission, said it was unconstitutional. Well, boy, do I wish this matter was dead, but no. In the dead of night, in the time of crisis, both financially and for the health of the people of the state of New York, we've decided that it's important to squash democratic debate. We've decided it's so important to destroy third parties. We've decided that it's so important to create a feckless campaign finance system that will not deliver better campaign finance. It is a ruse. It is a mirage. This is a great legislative body. There are wonderful people in this chamber. This budget has wonderful things in it, but it is peppered with poison pills. It makes no sense. Why are we allowing this to happen? I don't want to be hysterical or dramatic, but there are people who are losing their lives. There are people who will lose their lives. There are people whose businesses and homes will never be the same again. And we've decided as if none of that's happening. And our political battles, our policy battles, should continue on. That's terrible judgment. That's terrible priorities. Those are terrible values. And I hope that the 150 of us here will realize that, and that we'll vote no on this, and we'll vote no on the coming bills, which are even more pernicious, because they'll end up putting more people in jail and making more people vulnerable in a time of real crisis. Vote no. Vote your values.